Hello people, I'm Vito and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! The Falsebound Kingdom with Robberlink.
Hello people.
Alright, where we last left off, we started fighting Ishizu, Marik, and Odeon all together in this frickin' mission. Yeah, two of their marshals were kind of annoying. They had the illusionist faceless mage that can stun, and then the two Soggy the Dark Clowns with poison. Luckily, they weren't that much of a challenge on screen. During farming, they were a little bit more annoying. And it looks like we finally got one of our other marshals here. You got Joey. Because before I was showing off...
Oh, okay.
Tristan and Malairuka.
I thought you were saying, like, we got a new marshal. I'm like, what? We did?
I mean, one of the two marshals I sent off to just capture something.
Yeah.
Is finally back to the middle. Alright. Yeah, it was interesting because I just completely did not remember these two unique monsters that Odeon used until we watched that part of the anime again. Alright, that's one down. Do you have blue medicine? Yes, you do. Use it?
Yeah.
Alright, I should probably get right into the anime notes again because we didn't get through very many and there are still plenty left.
Alright.
So, still Season 2, Anime 40...
Episode?
Yeah, sorry. I was starting to read my notes as I was talking and that screwed me over. Season 2, Episode 41, I believe. Still. Yeah. Dunami's Dark Witch.
Yeah, Mai versus Yami and Marik, Part 1.
Yeah, and then, once again, I'll bring it up. Revival Jam as a card requires like 1,000 life points to regenerate, but oh well. Oh yeah, and then Pot of Greed again. I guess that's because Strings had it. That's why Marik had it.
Yeah, he was just doing Strings tactic at first.
Yeah. So at first I thought maybe they made a mistake or something, because Marik normal summoned Malkid the Four-Faced Beast, but then summoned the Masked Beast Desgardius on the same turn, and you can't do more than one summoning, at least normal summoning, in the same turn. And looking at the card that is actually allowed, because the Masked Beast Desgardius has an effect that says it cannot be normal summoned, only special summoned by sacrificing two monsters, and one of them has to be either Malkid the Four-Faced Beast or Grand Tiki Elder, and he had the one, so that's why it worked. It's a special summon.
Okay, but why was he allowed to attack on that same turn?
You mixed this up before. That's fusions. Fusions in the anime in the Battle City tournament are not allowed to attack on the turn they're summoned unless you use that magic card or spell card called Quick Attack. That does not apply to special summoning.
So fusion summons aren't special summons?
They're kind of their own thing.
So they're not special, but they're also not normal.
I guess, yeah.
Help me make this make sense.
It's a fusion summon. I'm pretty sure that is what it's called. Yeah, I'm not sure if you would lump fusion summons into special summons or not, but I don't think you would.
I don't know. I kind of assumed that, like, it's not a normal, place one card down, you get the monster summoned, so it goes by other rules, but nope. It doesn't, except when it does.
Yeah, tribute summons fall under normal summons, but I do not think fusion summons fall under special summons. No one's in
So
here,
how do you
right?
tell if something's been fused or sacrificed or tributed?
You've kind of confused me. What?
This is what you get for having me do this on, like, 3 hours of sleep.
You're the one who chose not to sleep more than 3 hours.
Excuse you, I would have added an extra 4th hour, but... there was a background noise. Some people just won't let an old man take a nap.
Alright, who should go for the kill?
I don't think we've really seen Giselle fight in this battle yet.
Alright, fair enough.
Plus Labyrinth tank in Fortress. Equal good.
I guess you can come here anyway, because why not?
Alright. Yeah, let's get moving before the
marshals start respawning.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Would you like to voice him, or should I?
I guess I could.
Alright.
You've got nowhere to run now.
Giselle versus Marik. Alright, Dark Elves and Skull Knight or something? Yeah, I think Scott used Skull Knight in like the very last fight before summoning an Egyptian god monster. So I think we've seen that one. He can't miss. And he can attack everyone if he wants to. Okay. Interesting.
What was it the Dark Elves had?
It decreases the attack of an enemy.
Ah.
Right? Yeah. I guess just go for the middle one. Alright, and then let's see, what's next on the notes? So, when the Masked Beast Desgardius dies, it lets you play that, the Mask of Remnants.
Right.
Which takes control of something. The way the card works is that if you just happen to draw it normally, and, you know, the Masked Beast of Desgardius hasn't died, you can still play the Mask of Remnants just to allow yourself to shuffle it back into your deck. But when it's activated by the death of the Desgardius thing, I don't think you're supposed to shuffle your deck, but for some reason that's part of how it worked in the anime. He shuffled his deck.
Maybe he just felt like it. Or maybe he's using it to cover up some magic card switching trick. Like, would you trust him?
No. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then he used the remove trap card. It finally frickin' appeared in the anime. Because that was, I believe, a card in like every early starter deck.
Yep. I actually did recognize the image when I saw it. It's like, oh yeah, the junk pile.
Yeah, it's like a broken bear trap. I think.
It might be. It's got some spiky, like, pointy bits.
I think it's a broken bear trap, unless I've been wrong this entire time. I guess if I'm gonna kill you, I don't need to heal you.
I am a healer. I heal people by killing their enemies before they can hurt us. Therefore, that's basically the same thing as healing, right?
I suppose. It's a form of damage mitigation.
It's kind of like how if you need to do something stealthy, no one can spot you if there's no one left to spot you.
I am what you would call a preemptive healer.
No, see, I just struck back first.
Preemptive retaliation, yeah.
I'm not the aggressor, it's just preemptive retaliation.
Everyone can relax now. I have arrived. Huh? Am I too late? You didn't need me?
You're too late, Mai.
Well, I got here as fast as I could, but you can't rush a lady, you know. Lord Marik, please. If we don't escape now, we'll never make it. Please, we must hurry.
I'll get you for this, Joey. You too, Mai. You'll both pay dearly for this.
Yeah, whatever. Thrashing.
I am going to give you a proper thrashing.
Mai's timely aid helped the Black Dragon Squad survive its toughest battle yet.
Okay, so we know who's writing these.
They shift to guerrilla tactics. Better bring the bananas. The Black Dragon Squad's hit-and-run tactics have the desired effect. Ishtar's forces are visibly fatigued. Joey lures the weakened enemy to the Gigan Siep Strait and boxes them in. Now is the time to strike back. Striking back against the Empire instead of the Empire striking back.
I was just thinking, yes, the Rebel Alliance strikes back.
This is their last chance to defeat their Imperial pursuers. They need to make this fight count. Noted. Yay, new marshal. Who do you come with? Oh. That's the combo for the Crimson Sunbird, not Sumbird. It sums numbers.
Yeah, they said we have to make the fight count.
Yeah, by making 2 into 1. Wait, how does that math work?
2 divided by 2?
Something like that.
Eh.
It makes a double stuffed 1? I don't know. Alright. Cannon the Sword Mistress, Wing Eagle, and Mavelus. Do you have anything? You have level 1 magic for some reason. Mountain Adept, and you get 3 Adepts. Okay.
Sorry, Cannon the Sword Mistress. The portrait looks like the other elf that we, just got.
Oh yeah, Kachua.
Yeah.
The one of the 2 Gemini elves.
I thought there were 3.
Are you thinking of the Harpy ladies?
Probably.
Yeah, here. Also, why would Gemini be 3?
I don't know.
Okay, so you didn't start at level 1, you start at level 40. Interesting.
Right, Gemini was like a... This whole thing, it was like he had 2 sides or something.
I don't even know. I just know it's always 2.
Huh.
So I guess we could try this fusion once. And then after that, I might make Mai's group the one that I put all of my monsters on. So like Labyrinth Tank, and then I'll choose 2 others that I, in the moment, decide are my favorite.
Fair enough.
And then Beast Fangs. Alright, one moment. I guess I'll put Buster Blader here for the moment. And then I'll worry about the rest later. Let me make sure I actually save, because that is something I forgot to do last time.
Yeah.
And we can get right into it. It's time to put them in the ground. Is everyone ready? Everybody? Ma'am, yes ma'am, I'm ready.
I'm even more ready. Knock it off. When did you 2 start working for her? I thought I was the leader here. We are, but, well, she's beautiful, boss. We just can't say no to her.
Oh, isn't that sweet? How would you like to work for me full-time?
Really? Do you mean that, ma'am? I said knock it off. Loyalty's cheap, it seems.
While you 2 were bickering, the enemies arrived. Alright. Oh yes, and when I was farming, I think Mai will eventually show up to get rid of marshals just like Tristan did. And then it will just be the 3, Marik, Ishizu, and Odeon. Okay, real quick. Do I have anything to do here? No marshals. I could get more Swords of Dragon Soul if I want, but I don't know if I really need to. So I might just ignore that. Alright. Where's the enemy leader? Oh, it's Nikubitos. He's in that one. Okay. Then I will head to the other places first.
Interesting how now it starts us here in the middle.
I think it did once before, but the other time it was in the upper left. Alright.
I know we started in the upper left as Yugi.
Yeah. We may have even come back for a second time in Yugi's story, I'm not sure. Alright, a bunch of dragons. Yeah, this is an ideal group to fight them. Because Sword of Dragon's Soul.
Awesome.
We just don't frickin' murder with crits somehow. I've had enough of that. Alright.
Well, from them.
Yeah.
From our side, it's fine.
With the item, yeah. But, you know, the unlucky crits against us. That has been, you know, too much. Alright, back to the notes. So yeah, Marik, or Yami Marik, initiates a shadow game that links the monsters to your memories. Which is an interesting concept.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he did that, because I don't think that's how it worked before. Like, with Pegasus and Yugi, like, they were, like, connected to the duelist, but not, like, to specific memories. I don't think.
I was gonna say, it didn't seem like there was anything to that one specifically, but you're right, it was like, it took a mental toll to lose monsters and whatnot.
And kind of also to even summon them, maybe?
Yeah, something just about the duel in general. I don't remember exactly. So the thing is, shadow games, I guess you could say they're kind of separate from the whole being sent to the shadow realm thing that's usually used to censor death. Because before the start of the anime, where it starts off, there are things in the old anime and the manga where Yugi would often do these, I guess they're like shadow games, where there's like some special rule or some special game that they play that is unrelated to duel monsters entirely. And he does that to certain like villains to defeat them, I guess. So that was a thing, and I guess you could say they're always unique rules usually. So I guess that tracks. Pegasus's unique rule for his shadow duel was that it, you know, it drains you to actually duel. And for Marik, it's losing your memories with your monsters. Although I don't know if there was anything when it came to Pegasus's duel with Kaiba.
Did they fight in the Shadow Realm?
I'm not sure. I thought they did. Maybe they didn't. Yeah, maybe they just didn't then.
And then, I guess there was also Yami Bakura.
Yeah, his thing was he was putting people into the cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess based on what Yugi did before the anime, it doesn't have to be consistent between a single person. Like, you can have a shadow game be a different rule set than your previous one.
Okay, but like, I don't think I remember Mai agreeing to any of that.
Yeah, that is a weird thing. Although, I guess because she had to, you know, accept being in the duel and it's connected to the duel. I guess. So if she's not forfeiting...
Or also likely she just didn't know, because...
Yeah.
You know.
She didn't want to hear it. Oh, you're guarding. Okay, I'll just attack the other one.
Still would have been nice if Kaiba, you know, said something.
Yeah.
So like, hey, stop that.
Whatever this
Not in my tournament.
shadow thing is, get rid of it. Although I don't know if he really believes in it. So, not sure.
You know, despite all the evidence. Man, it was really weird how Freak Lightning Storm just zipped by for a few seconds and hit Joey and Odeon and then left. Really weird coincidence.
And that it was on no one's forecast, you know? Just a freak of nature. Yeah, and then you pointed out that, you know, with the censoring of death and all that, it's kind of surprising that they left in the whole disturbing, oh, you're going to lose your memories and be forever alone. Although it's kind of integral, what are you going to replace that with?
Still, though, like, at that point, death sounds preferable. Like, jeez.
Alright. Let me try this fusion. Crimson Sunbird. There you are.
Big chicken.
But this time it's our big chicken. Now cook the enemy before we decide to cook you instead. I should also double check what you have. I can see you have the regen. But do you have anything else?
Status card.
Oh, you can't miss. Okay, that's not super special, but it's something.
It's nice.
Alright, and then on to the next episode. Season 2, episode 42.
Which is part 2.
Alright, I double checked and the Makura, the Destructor's effect is the same, where it lets you play a trap when it gets destroyed from your hand. It lets you play a trap from your hand when it is destroyed. Clarification.
Yeah. Although I find it weird that you can have a trap to summon a monster. Like, not from the grave or anything, just... I don't know.
Yeah, it was a little confusing because I'm not sure if it can be used to revive the one that was destroyed or a different monster. I'll get into that in a sec. Next on my list of notes, though, Marik used the Black Pendant, which is one of the items in this game, I believe, for the Darklands creatures.
Yep.
And it's also one of the generic type-based buff equip cards in the game.
Where it's just, you know, put it on this type of creature, they get bonus
Yeah.
strength or stats.
Apparently it does still have that other effect where if it's destroyed, you can take life points from your opponent. Not take, but, you know, it damages the opponent.
In this game?
No, in the card game.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a general, or not general, but it's the generic type-based equip card with that special little bonus. Here. Oh yeah, and then Strings gets deleted from Marik's memory, but Marik doesn't care. It's like, that's fine. I'd prefer it, in fact. Delete all my worthless servants from my memory. Okay, could you not kill him?
And then, I don't know if it was later in that episode or in the next one, but then Arcana also got axed out of his memory.
Yeah. Although at that point he said Arcana, which is how I thought it was pronounced at first, but then everyone said Arcana. So now they're being inconsistent about it. And I feel more justified in calling him Arcana at first.
Screw it, we'll call him Arkansas.
Arky boy. Okay, can you target someone else? Apparently not. We're having the same issue that we had with frickin' Beta the Magnet Warrior.
Have you considered putting Mystic Horseman in front?
I mean, I could try. I don't know if it'll actually change anything, though. Here, you guard.
You don't know it won't.
Alright, well, he's guarding, so if they try it now, they're stupid. Oh yeah, and then when Mai was thinking about, how the rules were going to affect her, and losing memories, she's like, sure they were weirdos, but they were nice weirdos. Thanks, Mai.
I mean, if you have friends who don't actually consider you to be a weirdo, but a nice weirdo, do they really even know you?
When you're close enough friends, it's when you guys know you're weirdos.
True friendship is knowing how weird the other person is and still accepting them.
Yeah. Alright, they're being stupid. They're still targeting him despite the fact that I have him guarding now. So I guess that's the strategy, is if they just love attacking one dude, then just have him guard.
Can't believe you're learning this far into the game.
You have blue medicine? What? I didn't see that. Huh. I need to kill him quickly then. I don't have any way to stun him or... Well, you only have one more move.
Yeah, just start wailing on him.
Yeah. It'll work either way. Alright, and then let's see. So there's that weird monster that's just like the shackles. It's called Holding Arms.
Right.
I'd say it's actually a little more powerful in the card game because it does not have a turn limit. Because Marik said it would only restrict the monster for like 3 turns.
Right.
The card just says it restricts the monster, and it's also, I think it was in the anime as well, it's immune to card effects and damage, so long as the thing it's chaining is still on the field.
It's weird. But it is still a monster card, right?
Yeah, it's an effect monster. Also, at some point, it looked like it had 0 defense for some reason, but it actually, as a card, has like 1,200 defense. I don't know if that's a change or an error.
I just saw it said like 500, so I assumed, okay, I guess it has 500 attack and no defense. I didn't question it. Freaking effect monsters are whack.
Yeah, and then let's see.
Did I say defense monsters or effect monsters?
I think you said effect monsters.
Okay. I'm tired, man.
I get it.
I'm tired, boss. I'm so tired.
You will record.
Ah.
And then the Amazoness Chainmaster works a little bit differently. So it seems like the way it worked in the anime is that Mai could just say a card that she wanted that's a monster from Marik's deck. But in order for that to work in the actual card game, you'd have to know what monsters your opponent has in their deck for it to be useful. Right?
True.
So the way it works in the card game is that you get to see your opponent's hand and pick one monster from it. And you can take that for yourself. Let's see. Oh, there was one...
Was there something we were going to mention earlier that like we kind of save for later?
Yeah, I think so. I just don't know if we got to it yet. I think I missed one note for the previous episode, though. The Unfriendly Amazon requires that you sacrifice a monster at the start of every turn to keep it. And I don't think that happened in the anime.
Yeah, no. So it works like Panther Warrior?
Yeah, that's what I wrote down, is it's similar to Panther Warrior because it's only 4 stars. But it's like 2,000 attack power. So it's a similar trade-off.
I just thought it was kind of funny. Unfriendly Amazon.
As opposed to the friendly one.
Yes.
You came to the wrong Amazoness neighborhood. The friendly one was over there, you fool.
You came to the wrong Amazon warehouse.
Oh no. Alright, I'll start moving you up and hope that nothing gets a chance to respawn. It's like about time to end the episode. I don't know if it's worth just finishing this off, though, maybe? What do you think?
Possibly not, especially if you want to farm, because then it'd mean we'd also have to start the next one and whatever starting dialogue there is there.
I still have notes, though. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me do just this one fight, then.
Okay.
And I can try and get through some of these while we're doing it. Come on, a little faster. There you go.
You can start reading.
Yeah, I guess. I just want to know what I'm up against first, so I need to pay a little bit of attention for just a moment. Oh. A labyrinth tank. Oh, and red medicine. Ah.
Kill the gambling machine.
Yep. Stun the gambling machine. Even better. Alright, where was I on notes? Oh yeah, another thing about the Amazonas Chainmaster's effect, the one that takes a monster from your opponent, is that it costs 1,500 life points to use in the card game. Well, like I've said before, you start with...
I know you start with 8,000, but still.
That's a huge chunk, yeah. And then the Amazonas Magician magic spell card, it's not a quick play, it's just a regular one, so you can't play it during your opponent's turn like Mai did. It's the one that swaps the attack points of the monsters.
Ah.
And then, let's see. Yeah, and then Arcana got erased from Marik's memory. And then Marik used a trap called Card of Last Will, which is not to be confused with a different card that is just called Last Will, which is like a magic or spell card. This Card of Last Will, on the official site, the database, it said it is not allowed to be used in official duels, which is weird because it specifies that in a note, unlike the usual forbidden marking, which would mean you can't use it in, tournaments or whatever. It just has this text note. So I don't know why that's...
Maybe it was like a later edition?
Yeah, it's weird. And I don't know why they have that. Like, why is it forbidden? And why is it forbidden in this weird text note way instead of just the usual forbidden listing?
This door has a do not enter sign, like many other doors, but instead of a metal plate, it's just a sticky note.
Yeah, weird thing to me, but yeah, it's kind of whatever. But then the way it works is it looks a little inconsistent. In the anime, Marik said it affects because his monster's attack decreased. In a fan wiki that I think has like the text screenshotted from the original anime, the untranslated one, it says it activates when your monster's attack changes, not decreases. And then the real card says it activates when your monster's attack specifically becomes 0 due to a card effect. And then also the real card says you draw until you have 5 cards. You do not just draw 5 cards. So if you already had cards in your hand, you don't get to draw 5.
Although it almost sounded like didn't Yugi comment that like it means he gets a new hand or something?
Yeah, I guess if he had none.
Maybe? I don't know. And also, what? That seems so situational. When your monster's attack goes down to 0.
Even when your own monster's attack changes, if it's allowed to work when you equip something to your own monster, then in the anime version, that could be a little overpowered.
But even if it's just, from like an opponent's card effect, changing it up or down, or like it being switched, that still has some uses.
Yeah, but then specifically 0, that is
so niche. What? How is it forbidden?
I'm not sure.
And what are its effects again? Right, lets you draw up to 5 cards.
Yeah. And then the next thing was Rescue Operation, which Mai used to save her one Amazon card. It might have been Amazon Fighter. It's censored. Instead of a woman tied to a tree, the actual image was a woman in a guillotine being, like, pulled out of it.
Oh.
Before it comes down, you know?
I figured there might be censorship with all the Amazon women, but that's not the censorship I was expecting.
Yeah, it was called Dramatic Rescue as a card instead of Rescue Operation. Alright, I still have notes, but it's not way too many. I guess I can leave them for next time. The last thing for that episode was that, for some reason, the Winged Dragon of Ra just appears as a sphere for some arbitrary reason.
You didn't summon me in my temple, bro. I'm mad. I'm angry. No talk.
Yeah, it seems like an arbitrary change, but we'll get more into that next time. So, we'll have to end this here for now, but we will continue this next time.
So, dear viewers, goodbye for now.
Goodbye.